Oh no, I think I broke my. Hold on, something's not right. Oh, whoops. Okay, let me hold on. Let's go back to the slideshow instead. I'm gonna turn off the sound for now. We are back, and this is my brand new apartment. Um, you might hear a little bit of an echo. I still haven't mastered like sound isolation here, but what a way to come back to welcome back streaming. Yeah, thank you, Brendan. Um, it is quite a big change, and it took a long time to settle down, but um, hello. And yeah, there we go. At long last, finally doing it right. Thank you. As you might be able to tell, I have a couch now. So it's funny because it's kind of an upgrade, right? Before I had like a mini, like one seater next to my bed. And now I've upgraded to an actual full couch because this is no longer in my bedroom. It's in the living room, which is such a major change. Um, Thank you guys. Music is still a hurricane. Ah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't know. I should bring it. Hold on, so I don't like look sideways all the time. All right, chat right here. Perfect. So yeah, I my desk is now officially set up in the living room slash dining room area of the apartment. Behind, nope, right. Sorry, I gotta mirror this. This is the entrance to my bedroom. This way, I have my kitchen. This way, I have my living room. And it's this cute little like one bedroom apartment. That's it. Thank you. Yes, I actually that's one of the things that I was really happy about because I don't think I've really talked about it all that much, but like it was pretty rough having my computer set up in my bedroom where like all my friends knew about that because I've spoken about it before, but like on stream I don't think I've ever really mentioned it. So, especially when I used to work from home, I would, sleep in my bed, then get up, go to the computer in my bedroom, and then work all day from that computer and take a break, go for food, and then come back and game on that computer. And then when I would stream from that computer. So I was spending way too much time in one room. And so, yes, Erica, it is a fresh new start. Hail to the yeah, Brendan. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Enthusiasm. I can't even. Enthusiasm. Um, so yeah, I moved. What a process that was. But before I tell you about it, let me actually share my screen and you guys will see my brand new setup for my computer. Bam. So, as you can see, I have my mouse here. I have brand new lights on either side to kind of light me up. Um, and it's a 3 monitor setup, which I used to have before. And even my monitors used to be vertical, but I switched it to horizontal. It just made more sense with the lighting situation and whatnot. Got a brand new desk as well to have more space to work with. You can see my computer tower at the bottom, but like it's a huge like it's a real streaming setup. Like it's legit. Um, yeah, was about time. Aw, thanks, guys. It does feel nice. I'm still in that situation. Will hopefully be changing my setup as well. It's the type of thing that takes time. Like I have a computer. I mean, the computer I got over 3 years ago. Oh, because I forgot about that. It's been 3 years now officially since I've been on YouTube. It was at the end of November. I was celebrating my third anniversary of content creation on YouTube. And anyway, so I've had the computer and the main center monitor for like 3 years now. As you can see, let me zoom in. Love high quality pictures that I can zoom in. We've got my Stream Deck right here, which are basically my shortcuts to be able to transition through scenes. We've got my audio interface, which connects my microphone, my headphones. So it's not connected directly to my computer. I really have like a sound card that's external from my tower. And yeah, so this is what I use to connect like mics and sound, and I could connect instruments. I do have a MIDI keyboard that I was never able to put on my desk because I didn't have enough space, but now that I have a new desk and it's a lot wider, this fits my work computer. I have my Rode mic stand and my Rode pod mic, which is the setup that I use that you can see partially on screen right here. Then we have my monitor, we have my camera, we have a main light that is actually battery rechargeable that I could bring with me if I needed to. But as you can tell, the top ones are burning out. So I might have to change it soon. And then I got these brand new lights that are pretty cool. Then my computer tower, which is an Alien R13, 15, something like that. Anyway, that's my setup now. Yeah, thanks. Don't, oh, hold on. Don't tell Troy, but I got him a Razer key lights. No way! Whoa. Whoa. Erica, you gotta link me up. What the hell? That is such a steal. Well, thanks. Okay. Are they still on sale? I'm curious now. I should not be spending because holy crap, I've been spending a lot, but anyway. Um, yeah. No, moving was crazy. I'm happy because the desk was like one of the key things that I was planning for during the move. Also, I forgot to say, it is a desk that raises. So one new thing that you might start seeing from time to time is I might react to music standing up now, which means I'll be able to dance, I'll be able to move around, I won't be restricted to my chair, which I'm very excited about because like music is such a physical reaction sometimes, and I felt like sitting down all the time just bopping my head was not enough. So I'm very excited about that. They're not having the sale anymore. Never mind. Okay. Well, well, well. Hold on. Ooh, that's crazy. The fact that you got it for $99 is insane. Wow. Hmm. Anyway, dancing streams. I might not dance for the camera. Then let's take a step back for a second there. But but uh but yeah, at least to be able to like physically react and like walk around. And then the other thing as well, which is going to be pretty neat, is because of my setup in my apartment, I might be able to do cooking streams, which I've been thinking about for a while now. Um, I have a beautiful kitchen with a very wide counter slash kitchen island, and it's gonna be perfect for filming. So that might be coming up relatively soon. Streams are gonna get interesting but fun. Yeah, and I am such a mess when I cook, especially when I'm trying to talk and cook at the same time. Y'all are in for a treat. No pun intended. Uh, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's gonna be a fun thing. The only thing is I just gotta make sure how I like put my. I mean, I'm gonna have. Sorry, I'm thinking now of like the setup of how I move the camera and the lights and stuff like that. But oh, I want to get like wireless mics that you can set up like right here as well to be able to record. Yeah, that's the brand new apartment. It technically isn't such a okay. Actually, funny two things. One, it wasn't that far of a move per se when it comes to like distance. Um, because not considering traffic, the driving time between where I used to live before and where I live now is give or take about 25 minutes, which is not much. The problem was traffic to get to work in the morning. And so I cut down traveling by practically an hour in both directions, like going and coming back both 1 hour. So it's going to be like it has been a game changer for me, really. Um, love a good kitchen. Not gonna lie, mess is just organized chaos, in my opinion. No, no, there's the mess, which is the kitchen, but then there's the mess, which is me. I'm the mess. Hi stars, welcome. You've missed the streams. Wait, as in you missed them, as in you missed out on them, or you missed them like because I haven't been on for a little while. Let me know. But yeah, so the move itself wasn't that far, but it also happens to be, which is kind of nostalgic in a way, not too far away from where I first used to live when I moved out of my family home and into the city at the age of 17. So I used to live like, I want to say like 10 minutes away from here or something like that. I'm in the same part of the city that I first lived in. At the time, it was a student residence. It was next to colleges that I did not attend. It's funny because I lived next to a residence that was for other colleges, and I still had to travel a little bit during school, but because I was attending a different school. But I yeah, I kind of I'm back in that kind of almost the same area. Um, so it's funny how things kind of come full circle to a certain extent. And oh my God, moving was insane because the last time that I streamed, it was my reaction for Wicked for Good. And that is also the last thing I posted. And boy, that was right as well because copyright was up my butt with that one. But no pun intended. Um, I started packing about a week before moving because the reality is I didn't have a lot of like big furniture to move. It was mostly like personal items that I had to move. And so what I did was I would pack the night before. I would go to work. On the way back from work, I would stop at the new place because I had the keys and I was able to drop off some stuff. And I would bring up bags, empty them, go back to the car, go back to my old apartment, continue packing up and packing the car for the next day and kind of restart that cycle. I had a couple of friends who helped me out throughout the process, either to move stuff or to help me build some stuff. But the weekend that I was really like the first weekend that I moved and I started sleeping here, um, I was so exhausted. My muscles were so sore. I remember at some point I couldn't raise any bags anymore. I couldn't raise my arms higher than like 90 degrees because I had literally like pain coming in from either side of my shoulders, and I couldn't lift anything or raise my hands really high. That must have been an interesting experience. Have you bumped into anyone from your past? Not really, because I have to say that the area has changed quite a bit as well. And most of the people that I hung out with in those years were elsewhere anyway. Like, I'm not going to dox myself and show you where I live on a map because that would just be plain stupid on my part. But it was really just the area that I lived, but my social life was somewhere else anyway. And to be fair, Montreal is not that big of a city, so like I always happen to come across somebody I know somewhere when I'm going out. Um, yeah, but it's weird to see how things have changed since I lived in this area before. Um, the concept of moving is so stressful. Well, the thing is, which is I say funny thing, it's not funny. It's just a fun fact, I guess. Hold on. Actually, let me count for a sec. So, mm, mm, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This would be technically, I think, my ninth move from the very first one. I've done a lot of different areas and apartments in and around Montreal where I am, but um, so I'm fairly used to moving. Like I'm used to the process. I know what to expect. I know all the paperwork that I have to deal with. The last time I moved though was like 3 years and a half ago when I moved in with my previous roommate. Um, and so I kind of was out of it for a little bit. And then I was like, oh, I have to get back into like packing and planning and things like that. And so it was a lot because I did quite a bit by myself and I hurt myself in true Zach fashion. I hurt my foot. I hurt my other foot. Okay, I sprained my right foot in October, and then as I was bringing down a box spring down the stairs with my roommate's dad, uh, I missed a step and I hurt my other foot, and it's still not fully recovered yet. So, true magic of moving. Hold on, let me. Okay, ninth. Yeah, ninth. I know. It might have been a little bit excessive, but there was also like moving in and out with exes of mine. And when you're a student, you try to get like the most budget friendly places as well. And then different jobs kind of helped me or motivated me to get closer to them that I had in and around Montreal. And yeah, there was a bunch of reasons why I moved, but I had been pretty stable, I gotta say, for the last 4 years or something. Um, Zach was moving like every year, no joking. Oh yeah, because Erica was a witness to that. We've known each other we met in 2013, so all like 5 years and a little over 14 years now. No, sorry, 12 years. Yeah, something like that. I lost count. But yeah, it's gonna be 13 years next year. So yeah, a little bit over 12. And so she's seen a lot of those moves. Um, but you were at your last one. Whoa, hold on. I almost had an aneurysm reading that. But you were at your last one a while by your standards. Yes. Okay. So that's exactly what I was saying. Right. Yeah. I was there for 3 years and a half. So that was the most stable. It's not only the most stable I was moving wise, but it's also longer than any romantic relationship I've ever had in my life. So go figure. Um, I've moved so many times in different cities and even countries. Never gets easier. I can't even imagine moving countries. I'm moving within the same city and it's so stressful and there's so much to think about. I cannot even fathom the idea of moving countries. Now, keep in mind, I mean, I am in Canada, so moving to another country by road would be the United States as the closest one. Otherwise, it's like I pretty much would have to abandon all of my stuff and have a bit shipped by plane or train or boat somewhere. But anyway, I can't even start thinking about that. Even though I ironically considered moving to a different country for a little while, but I hope you got it checked out. Ironically enough, the first sprain I did, this one I've been too busy, which I know is a terrible reason, but it's like it's healing. It's like I hurt myself, but it's not like I broke a bone or something. So should be good. Yeah. um, sorry, my Streamlabs is acting a little weird. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. No. Okay. Sorry about that. I really hope you do cooking streams. That would be great. Oh, thanks. I actually have a couple of videos on a different channel that Erica and I had started together where I did some cooking, but with like very bad jokes. Very much inspired by Grace Helbig, that I used to watch so much. And ironically enough, today I was watching some of the best moments from past videos of hers. So I was really inspired by her and I decided to do something similar. And it was kind of my first, outside of like podcasts, I want to say it was my first real dabble into like content making per se. Or other than the reaction videos, I should say, and podcast episodes. So are you officially settled in, or are there still things that you need to get? That's a great question. So most of it is pretty much settled down. I don't have a dining room set, which is the next thing that I need to shop for, and I'm hoping by Boxing Day in 3 years, 3 years, in 3 days' time, I'll be able to find something and order it. Um, yeah. So that's the only thing that. Oh, and curtains, which is wild because privacy much. I need to get curtains for my bedroom and my living room. I have a temporary thing in my bedroom to hide the window, but I just probably gonna go to IKEA or something to get um my curtains. Yeah, that's the only thing that I'm missing. Everything else is settled in, everything is placed. I got a few things like I need to go through the cupboards in the bathroom just to place my bottles and get rid of some old stuff that I decided to move and not clean right away. But um, yeah, and maybe the pantry in the kitchen that I should be more efficient. But it's the kind of thing that I was like, I'll wait until the holidays when I'm off because that's the thing. I'm off of work now for a little while. Still busy. I have a lot of events, but I'm going back to work officially on Monday the 5th. So I'm going to be able to A, create a bit more content and stream, and B, take care of some stuff that I've been postponing just because I was like, you know what, I'm too tired for this. I feel like I've had an event or something that kept me busy like minimally every other day, if not like 75% of the time, which is one of the reasons why I hadn't streamed yet. I meant to do so earlier, but I was like, I'm tired. I need to sleep. I need to rest my body. I need to heal. I need to like live. And also getting used to living alone, which I used to at some point in time, but I had to get back into the habit of things. Um, yeah, sorry, the privacy mesh sent me into orbit. There was a lot of attitude in that one when I said it accidentally. That was not done on purpose, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then today I didn't even like plan anything per se. I have holy crap, I have such a long list of projects that I have to react to and catch up on that I'm so behind on. Rosalia, Jesse J. I still have Florence in the Machine that I still haven't done. Um, I Jade with her deluxe album. Anyway, I have like so many screenshots and lists of things that I need to catch up on, but I figured today might not be the. I wanted to chill. I wanted to catch up with you guys and kind of see how you guys are doing. And 5 seconds of summer. Yes, their album, which I meant to react to, but I haven't. Wait, no curtains is relatable. I remember one time I moved, me and my family used wax paper to cover the windows until we got time to purchase curtains. That is actually kind of ingenious. Huh. Huh. You know, if I wasn't planning to buy my curtains anytime soon, I might have stolen that tip. Meh. Anyway, um, Christmas music. That's another one. I mean, last time that I reacted to Christmas music, I want to say it was Sabrina Carpenter's Fruitcake EP. That was pretty cool. It was at the time that I still was editing videos, so um, which I wonder if I've had any like recent views on it because we're back in Christmas time. Yes, chill stream is fine with me. Perfect. Because yeah, I mean, I might. Oh, the other thing as well is there's a couple of games that I wanted to play on stream, but we might do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I want to go easy tonight, kind of just catch up, get back into streaming. I mean, I'm gonna be busy for the next couple of days as well. I have a dinner tomorrow. I don't have anything planned officially for Christmas, like Christmas Day on the 25th. So I might do some sort of like Christmas stream potentially. I don't know if it'd be themed for Christmas, but at least a stream on Christmas. Um, then I have something planned on the 26th as well. I would be streaming probably on the 27th. Then 28th potentially as well. I'm seeing a friend during the day, but I might be able to stream at night. 29th, I'm still waiting for a confirmation for potential plans. 30th, I have something booked. 31st, I'm driving down to my mom's, which is about 3 hours away, and I'm staying there overnight for New Year's Eve, the countdown into New Year's. Coming back on the 1st. And then I don't think I have anything planned on the 2nd, but I do have something planned on the 3rd or the 4th. Erica, I don't know if you're still there, but I forgot when our events are. I have to book them in my calendar before I forget. It's gonna be messy. Mm. Uh, oh yeah, the third is the vision board activity. That's what it is. Yeah. No, I knew that we had something planned that weekend. I also want to do a housewarming because I haven't had officially my friends over yet. Also, I don't have a table to sit down and eat, which I know is not the end of the world, but I feel weird as a host not to have a table. Yeah, and then we have January 10th as well for another activity. Oh my God, hold on. Let me catch up on the messages. I just realized that I was not paying attention. And oh, Poison, thank you. Hi. Thanks for the sub. A 5-month streak? That is crazy. What? Oh, thanks. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I keep seeing your stories as well on Instagram. Um, okay, sorry. Let me catch up on the chat. There is a shuffle website. We put song links here. Do you have the link to that website? I'm curious. Might not use it today, but that might be great for like requests or things like that. Oh. Um, the wax paper actually became permanent. Oh, okay. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Um, Disney had a decent holiday album Christmas and not traditional. Huh? Like, what do you mean Disney? Like their Disney stars were singing? Like a collab album? Jolly to the Core has no right being good. I have a non-traditional Christmas playlist I could share with you. Actually, yeah. If you feel like sharing it in the Discord channel, I'm gonna try to keep more of an eye on that as well. Now that I'm back. Busy man. Yeah. Happy holidays and happy New Year's. I should have started with that. Happy holidays, guys, for those who have started celebrations or are going to be starting celebrations. Um, Enjoy and happy New Year's. We'll talk before then. So I'll keep it for then. Um, I am such a mess. I'm so sorry. So am I. So we relate to that one together. Yeah. Have you heard of the reactor who's an artist, Blake McLean? I mean, hey, he's one of those that I used to listen to a long time ago. And I don't anymore just because like I fell more into Christmas stuff. Whoa! That is not what I meant to say. I fell more into gaming stuff with like Valkyrie Fuslie and other types of content creators. But I sure know very well who Blake McLean is. One of the things that he instilled in terms of knowledge in me was call and response in songwriting. So I'm very familiar with this game. Normal artists. Oh, hold on. Normal artists and theirs. I'm confused. Not much. Just got home from ballroom lessons. Ooh. Feliz Navidad. Do 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 do. Feliz Navidad. Sorry, I just popped in my brain immediately. Um, and I just know like Esperar un año. What? Esperar. What are the lyrics? Hold on a minute. Feliz Navidad. Hold on. Oh yeah, Prospero año y felicidad. That's it. Which means prosperous year and lots of cheer, I think is what it means. Um Relatable, just finished my semester, so got time to chill. Hasn't helped though, because now I've decided to prepare for the next semester right now. You know what? You can pull through. You can do it. You can do it. I can't even imagine studying right now. That would be insane. Mostly because I'm feeling my brain change recently. Like I'm about to hit my 30s. I feel it. I don't have the same level of focus or energy as before. So power while you can. You'll pull through. Um, he did 5 seconds of summer and played the drums to number one obsession. I cried on how beautiful it was. Whoa! I'm gonna have to check that out once I react to the album. That's pretty cool. I knew he played guitar. I didn't know he played drums. Mind you, I know he produces music, so he must have had some sort of drum knowledge at some point. Um, Hello, Explorer of Music. Welcome back. Good to see you. You moved. Yeah, I did. Big change then. I hope you're enjoying your new place. Oh boy, am I enjoying the new place. That's for sure. Mind you, um, I did kind of treat myself a little bit to the new place. And I'll share what I did now. So, not everybody has that reality, and I'm aware that it's very much a Canadian thing. At least the level of game changing it is. I got for my car an interior garage, or at least I moved into a building that has an interior garage, and I pay for a parking spot inside the interior garage, um, which is a game changer, meaning that I don't have to clear my car of snow during the winter, or shovel snow, or potentially get stuck on the street because I'm street parking and there's like 2, 3 feet of snow that fall overnight and I'm stuck in there. Um, I for the last like when did I get a car? I think I got my first car at the age of 20 or 21, which means that it's at least like 10 years. And I've had my car outside every single year. And it is such a task to clear the car, to shovel the snow, to find a parking spot if you're street parking. I've had different places that already had like parking included, some of them didn't. But first time interior garage. So yeah, that's one thing. And then the other thing is I got an interior pool. Mm. I still haven't used it though because I've been too busy or too tired. But I'm very much looking forward to using it very soon. I might just do that tomorrow morning because I can sleep in a little bit. So yeah. So I treated myself a little bit. That's what happens when you turn the big 3-0. Turning 30 is a choice. Hang out at 29 for a few years, like I am currently doing. You know what? I should do that. I should extend my subscription to the 20s for a little while longer. Happy for you. Thank you, Explorer Music. I appreciate it. First car for me was at 18 and was a that's what model is that? A Datsun 200SX. What? I've never heard that name before. Mind you, I am in Canada, so we don't have all the same models. Whoa, it's a Nissan. Oh, damn. Looks pretty cool. Wait, let me actually bring that. That's a model. Is that it? Right? Had a sunroof in the clutch. Whoa. What color? I'm curious. Oh, the 1978. Okay, hold on. 1978. Damn. Look at that nostalgia. But see, here's the thing. That would be terrible in the winter here in Canada. It's the type of car that you would have to put in storage for 6 months during the year because of the amount of snow that we get. Yours was blue. Like that kind of blue? Hmm. Um, okay, hold on. I got chat is popping off today, and I love it. I grew up in rural Massachusetts, which is northeast of the U.S., and went to university in one of the snowiest cities in the U.S. I love having an interior garage now. at my townhouse, even though I don't get nearly as much snow in New Jersey. Oh, you're in New Jersey. Got it. Um, yeah, I mean, I live, as pretty much everybody knows, I live in Montreal, which is a little higher north than Massachusetts. It's about a 5 hour drive because I've been to Boston before. I've driven through in Massachusetts and I've been to Cape Cod many, many, many years ago. So it's about a 5, 6 hour drive north of there where I live. So we get a bit more snow. It's rough. Like, and we got snow early this year, so I'm particularly happy that I A decided to move before instead of waiting until next year, and B that I have my interior garage already. It was snowing today. It was crazy. Yeah, no, not needing to shovel is a relief. It's crazy. Let me go back to um that's on. Oh, it used to be Datsun and it's now Nissan. Got it. Okay, there was a name change. I didn't even know that. And I've had but no, I didn't have Nissans. My parents had Nissans in the past, but I didn't even know that. Um, Treating yourself is crucial, essential even. Yeah, yeah. I needed that. I just needed that. You know, easy life. Focus on work, focus on content, kind of have all the right guys. I have a dishwasher now. Sorry, I just like it popped into my mind. I have a dishwasher now, which is insane to me, because I haven't had that in a long time, and I'm so happy I don't have to do all my dishes by hand anymore. Like the relief I'm feeling right now, just thinking that my dishwasher is full and I need to start it after the stream that I didn't because of noise, because the kitchen is like close by, but I just have to press a button and it'll do it for me. Ugh. Sorry, this is peak adulting. When you're happy because of a dishwasher, I'm a different person than I was when I was 20. Hmm. Okay, okay, hold on. Might have been 1979 model. Okay, well, something of the likes. I mean, obviously, models kind of evolve slowly over time. Sabrina Carpenter, Zendaya, Olivia Holt, Bella Thorne, and Ross Lynch are some of the artists on the Disney Holiday album. For real? It's all people that are gone from Disney anyway. Interesting. It was different, but a great car. I bought it for $500 and it lasted beyond 200,000 miles. Whoa. Crazy. That's a good return on investment. Unknown, you're in New York, and it actually hasn't been that bad. Not like previous years. Though, don't think that's actually a good thing. It just means it will get worse, especially in January when classes start up again. Listen, there was a time where I moved on January 30th or 31st. A couple of years back, I was moving in with my now ex, and it was the coldest day of the year. Now, let me paint a picture. So we were moving in together from two separate places, and we were going to use my appliances that I had stored at my mom's, who was already then, or back then, living 3 hours away. So what I had done is I rented a U-Haul where my mom lives to bring it down to like Montreal, where I was moving in, and it was so cold during the move that the door of the U-Haul, the handle was too frozen to open it. So we had to pour boiling water on top of it to melt it to be able to open it. But by doing so, because we were pouring water, which then would freeze again, it just never fixed the issue. And we had to move the stuff while it was so cold. Anyway, I'm just happy I don't have to go through that again. Yeah. Um, you just unlocked a memory. Um, oh my God, big tip for dishwashers. Wash the filter monthly. Noted. It is a bitch to take out some models, but otherwise you'll end up with gross, streaky dishes. Yeah, and also for the drying process. Like I always leave the door open a little bit for the humidity to get out because sometimes it doesn't dry all that well if you leave it closed. Cleaned mine for the first time and it was gross. Well, the good thing is my all the appliances in my apartment are provided with the apartment, and I'm the very first tenant in this new building. Well, not the first tenant in the building itself, but for this apartment. And so there's nobody who's ever used the appliances before me, so everything is brand new and never used. So that's I'm happy about that because I don't have to do all that maintenance and cleanup and whatever. Um, yeah, Go Go Jones was on the album as well. Damn. Okay. Thanks for the dishwashing advice. Whoa, that sounds like a nightmare. Um, yeah, cleaning up dirty stuff. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is insane. It was a terrible idea, Zach. But I can't blame you. Listen, it had to be done. It had to be done. I relate to you, Brendan. I'm not a big fan of the cold, but I am very happy that my car is inside and there's a mall 10 minutes away, a brand new mall that opened up last year, and it has an interior. That's the craziest experience. Erica has seen as well. I don't know if she's still there, but she's lived it with me. We were driving and getting in, and like it's one of those systems that you get a ticket because if you surpass, I think 4 hours, you got to pay for them. But I create like the shopping mall has an app, and I created an account and I put in my license plate, and I didn't realize, but they have a license recognition system when you drive into the interior garage, and it recognizes you right away, and it's like, "Welcome back, Zach," and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" And oh, I think I was leaving, and it said like "Goodbye, Zachary" or something like that, and I was like, "What the hell? How does it know my name?" And then I kind of pieced it together that it was because of my license plate. But all this to say that it's an interior. I can literally drive out of my interior garage to drive into that interior garage, so I don't even have to step outside to go shopping and go to a restaurant, which is fantastic. That's it. Um, have you heard of the latest Canadian Treasury rivalry? I have. I have. Y'all want to take a moment to talk about it? Because we can take a moment to talk about it. Because I got stuff to say. And it's funny. Well, I wouldn't say funny, but it's a weird feeling because it takes place mostly in Montreal. Um, Robots are taking over. We really have advanced. Yeah, but at what cost? Such an extra mall for no reason. Yeah, exactly. It's such a wild, like it's a super modern, like American style type of mall, with like super high level brands, but it's mostly empty because nobody shops there. It's such a inconvenient area because it's so high traffic that like it's hard to access it easily without being stuck in traffic. And and I mean, if anything, I want to go there for the restaurants. The food is really, really good, and there's a lot of different choices and a lot of like smaller independent restaurants, which is pretty cool. But like for shopping per se, it's not my number one choice. But it's still fun. It's a nice area. It's modern. It's new. It's clean. Is it me or the audio and video are kind of out of sync a bit? Um, that could be. That could be. I might, because I changed it to 4K imaging, and so there might be some delay, and I have to like tweak it to like sync it, and I didn't realize. I'll test it later, and I'll try to fix it. Probably off stream though. Um, I'll try to fix it. That sucks. Or I think, hmm, give me a sec. I don't know if there's. I know that I had set a delay at some point. Was it for the mic? Gain expander. Compressor, noise gate, noise suppression. Oh. Or was it a delay for the camera? Device default. Color space, color range. No, might have been in the filters. Sorry, let me do the like try to see if I can fix that. And after, we'll talk about heated rivalry. No, I don't have. You know what? I think I might have. Hold on. Is the sound coming first or is the video coming first? Because I think if the video is coming first and the sound is second, I deleted the filter I used to have accidentally that would like postpone the image a fraction of a second to be able to match the timing of the sound and the camera. You're trying to having a drink. um okay, the sound. The sound is first. The audio is first and then the video, I think. Okay. Let me see. Sound. Main mic. Edit filter. Game expander. No. PC output no on. Properties. This okay, let me okay, so the offset. Okay, yeah, I had to sync offset in milliseconds, about 220 milliseconds. That would delay the sound. But the sound is still first, which means the video is longer. Okay, so let me maybe by that. Okay, now I've set it to 400. Let me know if this makes more sense. I'll wait for your messages. Also, thank you for the cooking Kusti. Thanks for the follow. I just realized. Hi, welcome, welcome. It'll refresh. It might take a second as well before it kicks in, or I don't know if it actually might not work until the next stream. I'm thinking. Give me. I of course like coming back there would have been issues, tech issues and delays and things and stuff. Oh, let's do something actually. Let's test the standing desk. Bye guys. Oh no, I almost saw the catastrophe. I had a top in your light and it all almost fell. Ooh. Okay. Crisis averted, guys. Crisis averted. I feel like Erica now. Okay, hold on. Hello. Okay, I'm back. Woohoo. I am saved. I am a big boy. I saved myself. I don't know why I had an Italian accent saying that. I saved myself. Um, okay, that's I don't know. I think I doubled the offset for the sound. So let me know if this makes sense or now if the sound is after the video. I love everybody's reaction to this. But see, now I can like stand up and like walk, move. Yeah. Does it sound okay? Like the sync between the image and the sound? Also the lighting is a little different because obviously the lights are like I should fix that. Give me a sec. Oh. Okay, hold on. Like I kicked the chair. Okay. That should be better. Mm. All right. I just wanted to raise the lights a little bit. This is, it looks perfectly in sync. Ooh, perfect. I got the right timing. Great. I just had to fix the offset for the sound because the video is probably taking a little bit more to process in terms of time, like microseconds. So I've offset the sound by 800 milliseconds, nearly a second, but now it's aligned. That's good. Which means I should probably do the same for my audio inputs when I'm editing videos. Okay, so that's fixed. Cool. Sorry, let me catch up on the chat. Episode 5 is best watched. I know, but I haven't seen it yet, and I'll explain why in a moment. I watched the first episode and damn, I know. Okay, actor that plays the Russian learned Russian in 3 weeks. Connor speaks French. Connor is great at accents. Connor is like obsessed with like learning and understanding. Like I've seen so many interviews, so I'm really well like versed in this topic. Connor has been obsessed with like learning how people pronounce things and like the like where the tongue is placed at the moment of pronunciation of certain syllables and things like that. So it's pretty crazy, but he did a horrific job. Um, okay, hold on. I'll refresh. Whoa, we're going up. Alice when she ate that under. But it's so much fun, guys. Now that I can stand, first of all, the view is yes a little different. I'll give that to you, but you can also fully see the pillow now, which is great. Which I'll bring my my Torterra and Rowlet plushies on the couch maybe for streams or things like that. But anyway, Merry Christmas Eve's. Hi, Drop Shot. Hello, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Merry Christmas Eve's Eve. Indeed. That is true. I forgot that was a thing. I did have quicksand in my living room. As a matter of fact, it's funny you should say that. My floor is beige like quicksand. You can see it. Right. Uh sorry, right here. It looks like quicksand. So this is what it looks like to be tall. Guys, I don't know if it's something I need to remind people because I feel like it's easily forgotten, especially because of the angles. I'm 6 feet tall. Whew, shocker. You see how much it's fun to stand up? I can like express myself a little more. I can like go from one side of the camera and kind of like hop over to the other side. um Anyway, I am 6 feet tall, so I'm have a usually pretty like high perspective on things. Um, okay, you've just triggered me back to uni. Sorry, unknown. I apologize. Um, so what am I hearing is he's built different. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. I appreciate the compliment. I am not built different. I am very average in many ways. Every okay, au revoir is probably what you're looking for, unknown. That is goodbye for French. So it's au revoir, R-E before the voir, but because voir is to see, au is a preposition, I believe. That's how it's called. To say, until or at. And so at the next time that we see each other, au revoir. And that is French. Hudson is, pardon my French, as a matter of fact, so fucking funny as a person. Like in his interviews, he's so unhinged. Like it's just so hilarious. I love it. Um, no bed, no lights on the wall. The stream is different. Well. Welcome back. It is a very different environment. It is my brand new apartment that I have just moved in, and you're seeing the door to my bedroom right here with a little bit of clothes that you couldn't see before. I have a rack to hang some stuff. Um, Eventually I might do like a apartment tour potentially, but that is also a risk for doxing purposes. We'll see. I still want to get back to heated rivalry. We'll get back in a second, guys. They got a matching tattoo. I know that that says sex sells. I know, and it's kind of their like take on it as a like the it's a little bit of sarcasm mixed with like, yeah, that's what the show is about, and it'll be part of our story from now on. So what you're telling us is you're a hobbit. I would not say this. I'm not a hobbit. I rebuke this. You're taller than me. I rebuke that information. I am 6 feet tall. Not a lot of people believe it until they stand next to me and they realize how tall I am. Taller than I'll ever be. So tall. It is kind of tall. It's not too tall because I know some people that are too tall and they hit their heads on everything. So, 6 is like perfect. So this is what it feels like to be tall. Not the Kermit emoji. Or not emoji, Kermit oh Jesus Christ, I forgot what the term is. Anyway. I forgot how they're called. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yes, Erica, thank you for proving and being a witness. I'm legit 6 feet tall, like perfect, like 183 centimeters specifically. Last time that I got measured by a family doctor, so I'm not even lying. Not just a guy saying saying that on dating apps. No, although I have had conversations of like, "Are you 6 feet tall?" or like 6 feet tall. I'm like, no, 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 I'm a legit 6 feet tall. Good to know. Real life roles are reversed. Play House Tour by Sabrina Carpenter while you're while you do it. That's actually a great soundtrack. I wouldn't do the same thing that she does, but that would be funny. The hockey podcast responding to the show is unhinged, and they love it. I know. I've seen a couple of clips. They like comment the positions that they're in and like what they should be doing. And there's one that I saw today that I was dying because it's so funny to hear people like discuss it. They have no business discussing it. Um, Emote. Thank you, Brendan. Emote is what I was looking for before. I forgot. I'm 5'11, so we are very close. We are. You better not put 6 feet tall on the dating apps, because that would be lying. Just saying. Just saying. Um, Empty netters and what chaos unhinged hockey player podcast or hockey podcasts prefer empty netters. I think that's the one I saw. Yeah, but both are amazing. The empty netters one is the podcast clip that I saw on TikTok. Also, since you can stand, is a walking pad off the table. Probably mean under, maybe I don't know. Because walking while gymming sounds fun as. Yeah, eventually one day. I do have a gym too in my building though, so I might use that instead with treadmill. I'm not exactly 5 feet tall, let alone 6 feet. That's okay. We all have our battles. We all have our styles and the way that we are, and there's nothing wrong with that. 5'10", personality of a bratty. You know what? I often say about myself that I give short king energy without being short because people think I'm short, but I'm loud and I take space. And so people think I have short king energy, except I'm not short. And I'm probably barely royalty to begin with anyway. It's more like a joker. A dwarf in comparison. One of them said he reads them hockey smut on the daily. Whoa. Makes it easy. I mean, I get how it would put you in the mood. Yeah. We love Short Kings. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We'll say episode 44. What do you mean 44? There's only 6 episodes. At least season 1. They got renewed for season 2. You do. You keep showing. Ah, thank you. This is the validation I needed. Um, I give Short King energy. You cannot tell me that you are not 2 short kings in a trench coat. You know what? But I do have a long, like my. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. So this is my winter coat. Okay. Just to give you an idea, let me push my chair out of the way. It's a long coat, and we could be 2 people. I do wear a trench coat on the daily, so I guess I kind of disproved my theory and what I advocated for. Caught in the act. Anyway, let me take that off before I sweat. Um. Okay. 5 focuses on the emotions and communication. I have not seen 5. We'll get that. Oh my god, we got to get that topic running. 6 Implies has okay. Isn't this a TV series or isn't this TV series a book series? It was a book series. There's many books available, and they finally turned it into a TV series. I'll talk about it more because it's really cool. The productions, like I have a lot of insight on the production side of the show because of where I live and because of my knowledge of the industry. So that's really why I want to get into that because it's pretty cool and it's kind of representing the town where I live. So it's very nice. Um, sex would have broken the mood. Oh, are you talking about the episode 5? I haven't seen it yet. Oh. Ebenezer Scrooge wishes he looked that good in a trench. Thank you for the compliment. I take it. Yeah. Standing up is so much fun. Standing while talking is so much more like satisfying. I feel like I can move and I can like react physically and anyway. Okay, let's get into the topic. Heated rivalry. So, I have seen episodes 1 to 4. Because I haven't seen the 5th one, I will be doing so this Friday with 2 friends of mine. We're going to do a viewing party at my apartment because we've kept up with the series. And we told each other that we'd hold off on the 5th episode and have them 2 back to back so that we can watch them and kind of make this evening out of it. So, what's pretty cool about the whole thing is that it is a local, and when I say local, it's because it's from where I live and where I'm from. It's a local production company who produced the TV show. It is a local media company who is diffusing the show in Canada. It belongs to them. So basically, just to kind of provide a bit of context, Accent Aigu is a production house that produced the show based out of Montreal. It was contracted by Bell Media, which is a local telecommunication provider here in Canada that does both French and English content, and they are distributing it on Crave, which is a streaming service that's owned by Bell. Bell, kind of the equivalent of like an AT&T in the States, or kind of one of those big conglomerates, or anyway, they make media, they produce stuff, and they also have telecom services like cell phones, internet, TV, and mobile phones. Is that it? Internet, TV? Oh, fixed lines, like fixed phones. So I got into the TV show pretty quickly. It was intense. But what's really cool is that a lot of the actors in the show are from Canada, let alone some of them are from Quebec. So the female romantic interest in the show for Shane um, is an actress that, if I'm not mistaken, my brother once acted with, because my brother used to be a child actor and he worked with um what's her name, with I just have her, Jesus Christ, hold on, give me a sec. I'm gonna share screen and I'm gonna go heated Sophie Nilis, that's her name. I just, it popped back out. So when you look at the cast, Sophie Nilis is from Quebec as well, and I believe she worked with my brother at some point in time. And she's like a great actress. And I'm trying to think, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, she's born on March 27th. She's an Aries, just like me. Francois Arnault, who plays Scott, is also from Quebec. So they hired quite a few like local actors for this show, which is pretty cool. They got Connor and Hudson. Hudson's from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Connor's from Texas in the US, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it's there's so many references to Montreal because Shane is in the hockey team based out of Montreal, whereas Ilya is in the hockey team based out of Boston, which is funny because I have my own Boston Bruins jerseys in my wardrobe. Um, so kind of like it's a weird thing. And I grew up like in a hockey family. My dad played hockey, my brother played hockey. My dad could have gone competitive if he wanted to and maintain like a serious interest in it. And so hockey has been such a like present thing. And then obviously with the most of the series taking place in Montreal, it's like it's a weird thing of like seeing my own city being portrayed in the show like that, and then with actors and casting that I know, and like also, ooh, that's what I wanted to say. Um, where is he? No, it's not him. Uh, the love interest for Scott. Hold on. Uh, I forgot his. Why is he not coming up on YouTube? I mean on Google. That's so weird. Give me a sec. Cast. Stars, and then if I click that, mm-mm-mm. Not Cliff. That's not him. Nope. Sorry, give me a sec. I'll find him. Um, Kip, Rob. Okay, Robbie. I did not recognize him, but I had seen him before from Overcompensating, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute! I've seen him before." Jesus Christ, it took me a while to get there, but yeah. Okay, let me have a look at chat. That's cool that it's locally produced. I'm more of a reader, but I love to see how books are translated visually. Yeah, and apparently it's pretty on point. Like a lot of adaptations for certain projects are very like they have to make changes and tweaks because of like copyright reasons, or like they can't be 100% authentic. But apparently the series has been pretty much on point, with the exception of I think what I heard was like a bear tattoo for Ilya that he doesn't have in a TV series. But that's it. Um, Texas Yeehaw. The Yeehaw people. Jerseys represent the teams being top or bottoms. What? What do you mean by that? Um, Very interesting. The hockey podcast slashing is great because they have to contribute and but having a blast, which is great because I think it provides visibility that was much needed in the NHL for sexual diversity, which is quite behind. Apparently, there's like stats that have been observed of like there's so many players that are part of the LGBT community that haven't come out yet because just the hockey industry and Circle, I guess, is like still very much behind in terms of openness. I'm gonna eat dinner and head to bed. All right, Brendan, take. Well, it's not really dinner; it's more of a hearty snack. But thank you. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night. Take care. Kip, yes, was the one that I was looking for. Which is now on stream. Well, on screen, I should say. I considered going to Niagara University, and they had a pretty good hockey team, but I have not the hockey, the hockey. But I, funnily enough, played hockey for 4 or 5 weeks myself when I was younger. As a kid, I was a goaltender. I was like, let me get massacred by the pucks that are hitting me, and shortly realized that it was not my thing. I mean, I should have kept it up because it's like I wasn't a sports person, and it would have been nice to just be active as a kid. But yeah, that's it. I just realized the whole that was around the whole definition of like tops and bottoms. I was familiar with it. I didn't expect a full out definition. I just didn't realize there was a link between the jerseys and their preferences. I didn't know that was a thing. We'll be adding this series to my to be read. To be. Is that it? To be read? I'm not sure. Um, but yeah. Oh wait, sorry. My YouTube was like, let's verify your identity. I'm like, yeah, we did that earlier today. Anyway, um, sorry, just checking a couple things. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as it goes, like, yes, to be to be read. Okay. As far as I'm concerned, like the series is intense. It's really intense, but it's really really good, and the pace of it is really interesting. The flashbacks and the back and forth in the timeline are really really nice as well. And Rose and Lily are love references. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, people, let's be careful with the spoilers. Let's not reveal too much. The show stays true to the books, which is rare in media. Yeah. Why is that though? Different reasons. Sometimes budget, as simple as it is. When you're making a movie, it's a business, right? You can't invest too much in costs and not make money off of it so that like the companies lose out on their investments. And so they'll make decisions to cut out some stuff because they cost money and it's a risk. Or sometimes it's just not physically feasible. It would require CGI and they can't afford that because CGI is hella expensive. Sometimes it's copyright, like the book will reference something that is copyrighted and cannot be mentioned in the TV show without any risks of lawsuit or like repercussions. Um, what else? What other reasons? Sometimes it's purely artistic and like the direction of like the way that it's told in the book does not match the way that it's represented visually, and it doesn't give the same effect. It doesn't impact people the same way. It's like weaker visually than it is descriptively in the book, and so they kind of forego that detail because it just doesn't provide the same impact that it had in the book. There are so many reasons. Every reason is different, but or every project is different, I should say, not reason. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have the viewing party on Friday to watch episodes 5 and 6, and it's been renewed for a second season, so that's gonna be coming out whenever it comes out. And I saw that episode 5 was like the highest rated on. Is it IMDb? Anyway, some website with like um comments and reviews. Uh, yeah, something like that. Crave did great with their limited budget. It's true. Okay, so that's another thing that I should mention. Like, Canadian productions are often much more limited in terms of budget because our dollar is not as strong as the American dollar. So that's one thing that when compared to American resources, like I believe it is almost like one third. Like it's 70 US cents for $1 Canadian, or $1 Canadian. Uh, hold on, I'm confused. Anyway, the Canadian dollar is quote unquote weaker than the American dollar in terms of value. So, and we don't have like Canada has a population of like under 40 million people, not 300 and something million people. So, anyway, all the money that we invest in arts is not the same because we don't have that capacity. We have government grants and things like that. And it's funny because actually, if you stay in the credits of the show, you'll see that the credit logos are there for the province of Quebec, the province of Ontario, where they filmed. Ontario is where Toronto is located. Quebec is where Montreal is located. Um, and you'll see the tax credit of the government of Quebec or something like that in the credits, which they have to put when they get a tax credit like that. Um, why was I saying this? Just because, yeah, the budget is not the same. So I agree. Honestly, they did like so well. They, I'll be completely transparent. Sometimes you can tell when it's a local production because of the production value. Like it doesn't look as polished or edited, or like the camera angles, or like it feels a little more, I don't want to say like high school project ish, but like the quality isn't the same. But I didn't even know myself that it was a locally produced project when I initially started watching the show, because I was like, oh, it's so great quality and it looks like so cinematic and it looks fantastic. And then I learned afterwards that it was like locally produced after I watched the first episode or the second episode. Um, and that's when it kicked in. I was like, wait a minute. Whoa, that is such high quality for like a local production. Um, so anyway, I'll just say that, yeah, I agree. I agree. Everyone and their mother are wanting to react to the show. I've subscribed to so many new people. I mean, for the content that it is, it's such a hard show to react to because so many things have to be blurred out, have to be omitted, have to like be diligently addressed. So anyway, I wouldn't see myself reacting to the show on my channel, let alone streaming the entire episodes on Twitch. Could you imagine that? um, Sometimes you need to edit the stuff out of the books, like the weird child group, yeah, sex scenes from the novel version of It by Stephen King. That's a good example. Has a literary meaning of kids becoming adults, though trauma does not translate well as film. Yeah, as well on film though. Spot on. Very good example. What I mean to say is literary imagery needs to change to fit a visual medium. That's pretty much one of the things that I was mentioning earlier. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, I've been watching the show. It's intense, but like I said earlier, like some of the content just from Hudson and Connor, their interviews are so unhinged and so funny to watch. I've been binging them. Hold on. I think I lost the habit of talking for so long that my throat is drying up. One dude mentioned that he hit 100 patrons recently. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. I guess call it a missed opportunity. But at the same time, the first episode premiered when I was literally in the middle of my move, so I would have had to wait. Actually, me and my siblings enjoy 2000s productions, especially 2010 to 2015. I feel like when the filming is too polished, it feels less immersive. Well, here's the thing. I think it depends on the type of media. Like, for example, a comedy show that would be too polished might not work. But a drama show that is too polished, it helps you like really dive deeper into it because you're feeling the nuances of the lighting and the setting and the coloring of the scene and things like that. One reactor got an interview with Rachel Reed. You're on a mission to make me feel like I missed out on reacting to it. Damn. I saw a TikTok recently that addresses this, how the Netflix filter has taken away a lot of individuality in some shows and films. I get it. I think it has to be used diligently. Depends on the medium, depends on the project. But I see where sometimes it might be a little too much. Yeah. Also, like filming technology is so different nowadays. Between 4K imaging, higher frames per seconds, lighting technology is not the same as well. Just trends in photography and filmmaking. TikToks of people in a sports bar enjoying it. I know I've been seeing like literally so many um uh ads and posts of local bars just like organizing finale night for people to watch it. Um it's yeah, just this massive phenomenon. But good for them. I mean, they deserve it. It's a good show. It's really a good show. Yeah, that's a massive cup. Oh, was that? Wait, what cup? Like the. I'm confused. Like the cup that they raise in the show? Like the finale cup? I think I missed out on something. um, yeah. Oh, I know one thing that we could do, which we haven't done in a minute. I just had a thought. Give me a sec. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see if I can log in. And maybe we could do a little bit of that for now. The sound is okay, guys. Everything is good in terms of the stream quality, no lags. Sound is fine, not too much echo or reverb. Oh, oh, thanks, Erica. Okay, yes. I didn't even realize. I literally the whole time I was like, oh, the Stanley Cup, the hockey cup. Yeah, no, it is a massive cup that I have. Um, yeah, I love them. I can make like huge cups of coffee. Yeah, yeah, tech is different across all mediums, and it's so insane. I agree. Lucky podcast hated the fake podcast giving shit on Discord. I think he's talking. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, sounds good. Very slight lag, but barely noticeable. We need to refresh. I'm gonna have to just like finalize it. Maybe I just need to like tweak by like mere milliseconds just to make sure that it's perfectly aligned, but we'll see. Apparently book readers didn't like the show shift from the story from Shane and Ilya to Scott and Kip. Yeah, but they were part of a different book too, right? And they didn't know that it would be signed for a second season so easily. They didn't understand the success that it would have. And I think they made one season purely out of like, let's do the best that we can to really tell the story as much as we can, involve details, and it could very much end there after. So anyway, okay, guys, you know what we're gonna do today? Wordle! I should have a sound effect like boop, 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 pew. I should have like a soundboard just like boop, 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 I don't know, something like that. I haven't done a Wordle. Well, no, that's a lie. I've been doing Wordles, like catching up on the old ones, mostly. But there's one today. Are y'all ready? We're gonna do this. And then there might be other games that we can play too from that New York Times subscription that I have. Okay, let's do our very traditional adieu because reading is what fundamental. I feel like I know this reference, but I don't remember it. We'll see. Yeah, let me just bring that closer. Okay, adieu. Let's see how many letters we get. Ooh, the I is in the right place. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Um. Yes. When the library is open for session. Caught on. Not that I watched Drag Race, which, sorry, in true Canadian fashion, but I've seen clips online and I've been told the references several times. So just caught on. Okay. What? You know what? I want to say like spill, which is a crazy thing to do right now to have a double L because it just wastes one character, well, or one letter that I could test. Like, or oh, actually, I could do spilt, spilt. Oh, good thing I went from spilt to spilt because now we know there's a T for sure, and then the L is just in the wrong place. Okay, okay, yeah, I'm happy with that one. Um, okay, so I'm trying to think like what I have a feeling the L goes here and it would be something like this, but I'm trying to figure out the second last letter. What could it be between an I and a T? Oh, maybe a splint? No, but there's no S. No, and that would require a P. Hold on. That doesn't make sense. Oh, you just completed it. Did you start at the same time? Because if so, that's crazy. Good on you. Good on you. Hmm. Has an L. Hmm. Like, I just thought of like Clint, but I don't think it's the right thing. Is that a word? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, no, Azure is like top tier way to start the game. That's for sure. Hmm. Okay. Hold on. So I just need to find the letter that comes before. And it lint, maybe? Otherwise it would be not the M, not the N. That doesn't make sense. Blent? I don't know. I don't know if that's a word. Glint? No. Clint? No. I think that's it. It has to be this. No way. No. Okay. So then the only other word that I can imagine is like blint, right? Oh, that's not even a word. Okay, never mind. We'll take that one back. So then, Clint? No. Glint? Glint? That? Here we go. We got it. Yes. Erica, and how many words did you get it? I'm curious. All right, back to the puzzle. Let's play the archive. I feel like playing a couple more. We could do like from the 6th to the 11th and catch up on these ones. There's one I ever missed, I think. Okay, let's go. Adieu. Let's start. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, nice. 4. That's great. Congrats. I did timer, stink, flint, glint. Nice. Very efficient. Very efficient. Okay. The eye is in the right position. You know what? I want to say like faint. Okay, so the A is in the right position now, and the T, which is brand new, is also in the right position. Okay. So what letter could come in between? Oh, oh my God. I don't know which day it was, but everyone was having an existential crisis over the word all, me included. It was within last week, I think. I know there's one that I didn't get either. We'll see it when I go back to the archive, and then we'll bring out the word. Okay. Um, Something like maybe like based. I feel like there might be some S in there. That's not a word. Okay. So, oh, waste. Hold on. Waste. Something like that. Booyah! This is my happy victory dance. I don't know what that was, and I'm afraid to watch it back. Okay. Damn. Archive. Is it from the 13th? Miser? And you can see the frustration I had of having like all these. Was it that one? And that's because there are so many different combinations with like ISER at the end. Oh, it wasn't that one. Can you find out which one it was? Do you remember? Because I struggled with this one. But that's the only one I missed. Oh no, there's another one I missed. Muggy. Yeah. Yeah. And there's one I still haven't finished. That's so funny. Anyway. Okay, let's do 7th. Let's restart. That's your 4 days ago. Oh, okay, I'll go see it after. Um E and U. Interesting. I have no idea what I want. Or maybe, hold on. Gauge? I don't know why I thought of that. Okay, well, the U and the E are in the right positions. Okay, interesting. We're on the right path. Hmm. Um. Oh, maybe like brute? That works. Okay, so we got the T. We got the T. That's good news. Um. Okay. What else? Flute. Oh, maybe like a flute? Hey! Got it. Okay. Okay. December 19th is the one. I got it though. Admire my puzzle. I got it at the end. I got it at the last one. I don't know how I thought of this word, but I have come across it before. And I don't even know what it means. Let me actually Google it. But I remember having seen it before. Myrrh is an aromatic gum resin tapped from the bark of small thorny trees. Native to the northeastern African and Arabian Peninsula. How I don't know. I don't know how this word came up to mind. But I think the moment that I like I knew the okay, well, here's the thing. So right in the logic, I knew the H was in the right position. I knew that it had a Y and it had two R's that I found out from the story, right? So I knew for a fact that the Y had to be in between. And you know, in English, I don't think there's ever an instance of a natively English word that has four consonants back to back. So knowing that, I knew that the Y had to be like before, or sorry, as a second letter between the three consonants and the first one. And then I think I was going through the keyboard and I was like, like just testing out things. And then I remembered myrrh. I was like, I've seen this before. And I got it. But honestly, by the skin of my teeth, like, and I'm very proud to say that I remember this one. I did not Google it. I did not like try to find like word combinations that had those letters. I remembered this word purely based on memory and I put it in and it worked and I was like what the fuck, but I remember stopping it and going back to it later because I was having a hard time myself. So I think I was doing it too late and I got tired and I was like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Okay, I need to do more of these as my daily improving my problem solving skills and spelling. Honestly, it's a great exercise. It's a great activity to do. I really have a lot of fun and it really gets your brain working. Okay, December 8th. I mean, to be fair, Azurus really is such a great trick, but it has only an A. Ooh, okay, let me do cloth because I none of them. Whoa. Okay. Hmm. I know that technically one letter doesn't work because it's already out, which is the H, but I'm curious. Okay, hold on. We got something. We got something. Good thing I tried, even though I knew the H was bad. Um. Okay. A. Um. I don't know if it grams. No. Ooh. Mm. Trying to think if there's any combination of letters. Um. I feel like something crazy like that. Grawi. Yeah. Gravy. Hold on. Gravy for the holidays. Yeah. Woohoo. So far, we're on a streak. Look at that. Nice. December 9th. Let's do it. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Mm, hmm. I want to say, like, I know technically there's an E, but yeah, okay, it's not that. Well, I think I wasted one. Oof. Um, hmm. Well, then the okay, so something like I'd. Mm, hmm. What? Trying to find any combination of like a slide. Hold on a minute. Oh, we are so close. Hello, Mr. Brown. Welcome back, and welcome to my brand new setup. That's it. I moved, and obviously I have a brand new computer setup. Um, so welcome. So, thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. Um, slide, shide, uh, spied, swide. Hold on. There's a couple of options. I don't know if that's a word. Yeah, I guess it is a word. Never mind. It's not a word. Swide is not a word. Okay. Am I stupid? um, Snide, snide, spide, zvide, skide. No, no. Trying to go all through a shide? No. What the hell? Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hmm. There's something I'm not seeing. Skides, what? No, I guess maybe shide is like the only. No, it's not a word. Guide is shide, slide. Yeah, that's. I mean, snide was the next one that I was. Guess maybe snide. Yep. I was considering like when I said it out loud in my brain, I guess. Like like SN was like the likely combination of letters. There you go. We got it. Let's see. We got two more. December 10th. Thank you, thank you. We're on a roll. Adieu. A-N-E. Okay. Great question. I don't even know what snide is. A derogatory or mocking. Oh no, it's a adjective. Derogatory or mocking in an indirect way. Interesting. It's like making fun of, but not directly. Huh. Very nice. Okay. A and E. Could go so many other ways. Let me do cloth, just because I feel like some TH could be. Ooh, nothing. Ooh. Um. Maybe something like that. Oh no, but there's no. Uh. There's no D. So. Graph? No. Great. No, there's no D. I keep adding one. Great. Grape. Okay. So we got an R. It's in the right place. We got an A and the E in the right place as well. Okay. Now, what I'm really interested in at this point is the combination of the first letter with a RA, right? So not anything can combine with an R. Like MR doesn't exist, NR doesn't exist. It could be a B. So brain, brain. It could be a W. I don't. I'm like ra. But honestly, I kind of believe more it would be a BR. Hey, like a brain. It isn't. Oh damn. Okay. So it has to be WRA. Like a rain? Raise? No. Rave? Not a. No. Rave. Nope. That is not a word. Um. Maybe some like erase? You know what? I thought of like the double letter situation, and I was like, could it be a double letter? But I was scared that I didn't want it to be a consonant. But that I was like, what if it's not a consonant? And that's when the idea of double E came in. I was like, what if it starts with E? There's a lot of words that start with E, and then I just erase. Um, didn't even think snake. I'm terrible under pressure. I know double letters are always the tricky ones, but yeah, I figured like the remaining letters were really, really weird to me. And that's usually what happens when the remaining letters are weird. That's when I start thinking of double letter situations. Like we saw it with the myrrh thing. That's why I did sorry with the two R's because I felt that it was weird and there was a Y. Like, well, R or Y, there might be something. So anyway. Okay, December 11th. Let's do this one. Adieu. Oh, U and E. Okay. Let me test out the cloth because nothing in there. Okay. Um, I don't know. I saw all these letters are available. Okay. So, oof, we're halfway through. Damn. And we still haven't placed the U and the E. Okay. Oh, I don't know where to go from there. Um, hmm. Okay. Uh, hello, AWTMT. No, AWA. I'm having a stroke. AWTM Twitch streamer. Welcome. Or hi. Yeah, did you write to us before? I feel like maybe have. I'm not sure. But let me try. I'll not yet. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work my brain. I'm gonna try to figure it out. If I really, really get stuck, I'm gonna ask for a hint. But I'm confident I can figure out, or at least figure more information. The audio is out of sync again? No way. That's so weird. You're a fan of Will Talks Music. Oh, that's what it is. Ah, okay. Nice. I think writing out would make it easier. Yeah, well, that's what I tried to do, but now I'm just trying to contemplate the combinations that we have, especially for the positions of the U and the E. Like, because I thought for a second, like, I don't know if that would have made any sense, because I think it's two M's, but like pummel, but I was like, no, we definitely don't have the L. And then, mm, I don't know. That's rare. Now video is first and audio is second. You know what? I feel like there might have been a glitch with the video for temporarily. So now let me switch back to the oops, the settings that I had before. How about now? Is it back to normal? Let me know if the sync is good. I'll try to like snap. Maybe you'll be able to see it like if there's a big delay between the snap when you hear it and when you see it. I'll do it again just for the sake of exercise. Much better. Okay. I think there might have been a lag with my camera temporarily, and this is why I delayed the image for a little while, but now probably caught up on the lag. It fixed the issue. And so I had to bring it back up to what it was before. So I just fixed it. Um okay. Um hmm. I like I feel like doing a random like I have no idea. Um like oops. It's almost like a fudge situation to me, but it does make sense because the E wouldn't go there anyway. And then I can't do a EU combination like that anyway because the U wouldn't be in the right position. So maybe it starts with the U? Like an X. Oh, I have an idea. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense because I would have done like exude. A, it doesn't have a D. B, the E can't be there and a U either. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. It doesn't have a D, so we can't do like a past tense word either. Whoa, this one is a tricky one. Or it's just a setup at the beginning that is not in my favor, so it's making things a little complicated. What word could I build out of everything else? Like, there's no D. Let's identify what the word does have, and then think about what it isn't. um. Okay. So it's weird. So if I go like P, no, that doesn't make sense. Like if you no. Oh, maybe it has a QU situation. And it's not quite in the traditional vowel application that we have a U. And then like I don't know, some sort of like word like that. Oh, wait a minute, a queen. No. I really had a good feeling for a second. Well, at least I placed the U and the E properly. So it is okay, so now it really narrows down the possibilities because not a lot of combinations have like a something U right away. And it makes so like get guess? No way. And I use the word myself so many times in the last like 20 minutes. No way. Okay, okay. That made a fool out of me. I'm just happy I got it. I'm happy I got it. Yeah, I think that's it for Wordle. Y'all, let me sit down a bit. I've been up for a minute. It's new to me. I gotta sit down now so I can chill. Kind of threw my coat, which I think had my wallet in it. So, hold on. Okay, let's do a full like Taylor Swift moment up the stage, like. Oh. I accidentally punched my desk upwards and it stopped it. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let me do it again. Hold on. I'm gonna raise it a bit, like a full raise. Okay, now let's do one. Can you imagine like the transition with the mic? Doo-doo-doo. Or well, now I technically have a mic. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Welcome back. Today we are addressing serious stuff. I can't take myself seriously doing this. I can't believe I punched my desk accidentally and it stopped it from going down. That was crazy. Welcome back to the sitting show, I guess. That I took a break of, off of. Oh, that was a wild ride. Yeah, hold on. Let me switch to this. You know what? I should have done the transition with the full screen. Let me start it over. Goodbye, people. I'll see you later. I love that you see the top of my head. Hi. Okay, let me like. You ready? Mm-hmm. 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 I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I think I'm losing it. That's what I'm doing. I'm losing it. But it's a very fun thing. Oh no, Alice drank the Kool-Aid again. There's definitely no Kool. I mean, I could have added if I wanted to, but there's definitely no Kool-Aid in my coffee. In my decaf coffee. Can you imagine on top of it? There's not even caffeine in my drink. Wild. Wild. Um, anyway. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it for tonight though, because A, I'm feeling it in my throat that I'm talking way too much and I'm about to lose my voice. B, I have to rebuild my endurance and keep it for when I'm gonna react to music and catch up on the projects, which hopefully is gonna be in not too long. And C, I'm an old grandpa now. I need to go to bed eventually. I mean, it's only 9:30 my time, but yeah, I need to like chill. I need to get rid. Oh, I need to finish preparing a dessert for tomorrow because I have a dinner that I have to bring a dessert to. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, so anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, but I was very, very happy that I could show you guys the new setup and the stream for the first time in a little while. I want to thank you, Poison and Erica, for the subs on Twitch. Much appreciated. It's such a great honor. Thank you, everybody, to everybody who showed up today, participated in the chat, who were here for this unveiling of a brand new environment, a brand new chapter in the story. I do want to say very quickly, because I touched on the topic a little before, but not completely. Thank you for the 3 years on YouTube and for following this journey and being here with me and supporting me, being present during the streams, being supportive of the content and keeping up. And I see the chats in the Discord as well. It's always so cool to see everybody interact and to stick around. I think especially stick around in times where like I do take a step back, and I did it for like obviously very reasonable reasons, I believe, but to come back and have people that like are present and stick around is such a great honor. There's a couple of stats that I could pull out about the YouTube channel and performance, but more so than the stats and the numbers and whatever, it's like the feeling of belonging and having a community and like just having people that are there and positive and taking care of each other and always like present. It's so cool. And I think it fits very well in the theme of the holidays and the holiday spirit. So yeah, you guys are great, as Erica said. Very well said. You guys are great. That's the message that I'm putting out. And happy holidays. Hope you guys have fun, whatever you do, whether it's family meetups, friend meetups, spending time to rest on your own, which is as important, equally important. Do what you feel like you need to do to really regenerate, re-energize, take care of your energy and your soul. And yeah, I'll catch you guys very, very soon in another stream that will be coming up in a couple of days. But we are back in business, baby. We are going to be streaming. We're going to be catching up on projects. We're going to be gaming. I want to stream so much more because now I can like turn on the computer, turn on the stream and start immediately. I don't have to worry about making my bed. I don't have to worry about like the noise in the apartment. It's well isolated. It's concrete between the apartments. I am here and back, and this is going to be nice. And 2026 is going to be a great year. So I will catch you guys in a couple of days. We will have the chance to speak to each other before the new year again. But until then, take care, enjoy, have fun, be safe, take care of one another, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Have a good evening, everybody. And I'm already searching for the end button because the stream deck was too far. Bye, guys.